and welcome to your favorite podcast of the Temple Channel League, the video capsule recaps of your Mets. 41 all over the place. What is this? Is it Leo just saying that that's the number that he wears? Oh, really? 41 this weekend happened to encountering three aspects. First one, that was the number of degrees that our temperature fluctuated during these Sunday games. Texas weather. It is also the percentage of the season that we have played so far 41%, getting close to the half. But also, it happened to be the number of episodes that this podcast has released live. So, what an interesting coincidence that this number that I'm wearing here is also present in these other three aspects. And hey, if you like betting, I think that's a good number to put in the next bet that you do. Speaking about stats, I know a lot of followers here love about this one. This, what you see here, is the number of views that the episodes so far have had on 2026. That also happened to be a bit of a challenge for our upcoming interview guest, Barry Epstein, who decided to punt this interview for next week because he was not ready because he wants to be number one. Rumors said that he's going to put his kids to watch the episode at least 25 times. So we'll see if that ever to happen. Nonetheless, that's what Barry is against too. And because of this situation, we're not going to have any interviews today. So we'll have to backfill that one with a special challenge that I'm going to be releasing over here, the Mets Challenge. The first one doing this is actually Bruno. So in the next episode, in the next section, you're going to see him going into some dancing. And I want to see everyone in the league trying to get their best move, pick their favorite song, and do the Mets dance. See you there on the dance special section.
Pasó Bruno. Mira.
Uptown got its
Bruno.
hustlers,
Deja ese.
Bowery got its
Deja ese.
bums,
¿Tú ibas a ser más tranquilo
42nd
que
Street
Mateo?
got Big Jim, a walker,
Sí,
he
pero no
bull
parece.
shooting son of a
Hasta
gun.
ahora no parece.
Yeah, he's big and dumb
No
as
sé.
a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. And when the bad
caliente,
folks all
¿verdad?
get together at night, you know they all call.
So, what do you thought about that? Are you gonna be up to the Mets dance challenge? I want to get all your videos sent to me, and I'm gonna post it in here. It's not gonna be a new section; it's gonna be part of the flow. So, if you're up to the challenge, send me the videos. So, moving into the games recap, the Mets saw the best of two tails. The even Steven Mets splits once again. The first game, we started hot and heavy. We scored 8 runs in a couple of first innings against the White Sox, but we ended up very close, a lot closer than I wish to see it. We beat the White Sox 12-11, thanks to a collective production from the Mets. And I know that I have a lot of Met fans into this podcast, so that 12-11 victory for the Mets was the 11th loss for the White Sox. So I couldn't resemble or feel more about the White Sox and having to go into that journey as I experienced a few years back with the Marauders. Nonetheless, we had the break, and then we moved to Field 4 to face the Rockies. This one, we only mustered 6 hits. The Rockies outbeat us. They win us 13 to 2. We barely could get some runs here and there. Nonetheless, the positive side of that second game, or the pre-game, I should say, is that we saw the White Sox getting their first win of the season. So congratulations to Alsberg and Niswanger. And hey, you had to have a New York doubleheader, and you ended up beating the easier of the two teams, the Yankees, right? So congratulations to the White Sox to getting the first win and getting that ghost out of the locker room. So best superstars of the Mets are Dylan McKay coming back as dad number two. His second child was born last week. Congratulations, Dylan. He went 3 for 4 with a couple of runs, a home run, and a walk. We also have Toto Hungers. He went 4 for 5 with a couple of runs, a double, and 3 RBIs, all while not at 100% because he has a minor injury. And also, super sub Adriano Rodriguez. Adriano Rodriguez went 3 for 5 with a run, 3 singles, 1 RBI, but the most important thing, he actually pitched phenomenally, especially in game 1. Game 2 was not his game, but hey, he ended up playing 4 games and he also got a hit on game 2. And in spite of that, he actually then pitched for the Rangers. So thank you, Adriano, for your subbing today, and definitely what a teammate to have. Well, but I know what you're waiting for. You want to go to the last dance, so let's jump into Mateo's and Bruno's room. So see you right there when I can find the stop button. See you there. Well, we have a different setting today. We don't have the Rangers, the Mets, or the Cowboys, nor we're in Mateo's and Bruno's room. The reason of that is because we have some technical difficulties, aka Mateo just went to bed earlier. Nonetheless, I want to talk about The Last Dance. And this one, I want to remember the 2019 Andrew Williams Diamondbacks. By far, the funniest season that I've been part of. That was the salute season that Cesar Garza created. A team that ended up from a results or accomplishment perspective with the best record in the regular season. Nonetheless, we were outbeaten after losing 2 games. We were in the winners bracket and then we moved to the loser bracket and we couldn't muster that rhythm or streak that we had. Nonetheless, that season we have so many good memories, right? Every time that we're winning a game, we're making this salute. We never shake hands. That was our thingy. Might sound silly, but it was super fun. We have the socks carry the load during Memorial Weekend. We all wear those. That was the season in which Andrew Whelan fell asleep, and myself, Kevin Noxie, Cesar Garza, and Mike Anders took a piece of paper, and that's how we recorded our stats in that weekend, along with having the milk carton with Andrew's picture on it, right? And that was actually a split, right? That was the first time in my career that I hit clean up, and just because Andrew didn't show up, right? So what an accomplishment, I guess, on my end. Um, that was just like I said, phenomenal season. I mean, remember the whole team, the Hogans, like I said, Nick Barr, Kevin Noxie, my dear friend Greg Badger Hurst, Andrew Williams, Adwil Perez, the Dr. Alan London. I mean, it was such Mike Anders, who's no longer playing with us. He moved to another state. What a fun season that was, and it is on a deep heart of mine. And I want to say that also from you guys that are stat geeks or nerds, during the minis, we the D-backs had 6 subs helping out the teams that were not ready on those playoffs. I think that might be a record that half of the team was playing or helping out the teams that were on the minis, right? And we ended up going into former first draft bar from Ryan Alford just to celebrate how half of the team was helping those teams that wanted to advance, right? So hell of a season. I play with, which I believe is by far the best number 1 player in this league since I joined it, Andrew Williams. I truly miss him. I think he made a remarkable impact, and not only from a performance standpoint, but the attitude and the type of human being that he is. And yep, like I said, super cool season. Now watching Cesar and he trying to replicate all the things that we put together, as well as I tried to do on my end, is such a phenomenal thing. So, deep in my heart, my fun season, the season, the D-backs. Next week, the Mets are gonna be off as everyone else. So you enjoy Easter for those of you that celebrate that, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks when. In the case of the Mets, we'll continue with our interleague matchups. So, see you in a couple of weeks.